Okay, back to class 2. My name is Adibis Adetayo, Autodesk License Instructor, Dreamcast Animations, and coding base for side students. Okay, let's get started with modeling the character. Now, based on my view here, you'd see I don't have the modeling panel in my viewport. It's because I'm working in full scale view. So now I'm back. By pressing down Control M, it takes you to a view where you can see more of your objects. But sooner as you get more professional in it, you preferably want more screen space to do your work. But just have all your panels still open. Now go to my box here. You have your general curves, surfaces, polygons, deformation, animation, dynamics, and so on and so forth. But we'll be sticking to polygons here. So I'll go to my cube. Yeah, it's called a cube. Click on it. Then go to my side view. How do you do that? You hold down spacebar on your viewport, and click on Maya, drag to the right, and it brings you to this view. Now draw a box about the length of my character's leg. Then go to my front view, then draw another one based on the height of the character's leg. So this is what we just drew. Let me put it in shaded view so you can see it's a shaded view. So this is what we have in shaded view for the character. Now for the character that's there, I want to go to X-ray view. Good. So I'll go to my side view here. I can't really see through the character. I need to be able to see my reference drawings. Yeah. Okay, back to class. Now, I just have to stop a little bit. I need to do some stuff about my genset there. So you can still hear the noise in the background. All good thanks to Nepa the Almighty. Okay, now we'll start here. We have the model, we have the box. We just have a box created in our viewport, and I'll go to my side view. Then I want to be able to see through this model, to be able to see the sketch of the character that I have in behind. Now there are two ways to doing that. You could actually press F4 on your keyboard, or you come here, you click on this, then to set it to wireframe mode, you'll be able to see through the model, through the geometry to the reference plane you have in the background. Or you can press 4 on your keyboard, 5 on your keyboard for shaded, then 4 on your keyboard for wireframe. So another beautiful way you could actually do this is to go to X-ray view. This is the X-ray view here. Click on X-ray view. It doesn't give you 100% transparency, but it gives you a little bit of X-ray. You're able to see through it slightly. So let's get started now. I would hold down my right button and go to vertex here and begin to model this character. This character has no bum at all, so flat bummed. So go back to my front view, same here too. I have this one here, and I have this one here, about the size of the leg. So now that I've done this, I need to be able to, there's no vertex here to select to be able to get the shape of this character's leg. So what I need to do is to insert an edge loop. And how do you do that? In class we've created a shortcut which is Alt K for inserting edge loop. But here I will go through again for you to know how to insert edge loop. So what do we actually call that an edge loop? If you go to edge here of this model, this is the edge of the model here. We have 3 components, like I told you in class. We have the vertex, these are vertex points, these are vertex points here, everywhere. Then okay, let's get started. I had to make some adjustment to Maya to increase the size of the visible size of my vertex so you can all see the vertex more clearly. Go back to my front view, you could see I have the vertexes a little bit bigger than when initially from the other lecture, so I made the vertex more bigger. So here we have the vertex, we have the edge here, then we have the face, then we have the vertex. So these are the vertices. So what I just did, I had to stop it just to make the vertex a little bit bigger for you to be able to see because of the screen recording. So now over here, we're looking at actually inserting an edge loop here. And how do you do that? You go to your edge mode, select an edge, then hold down your shift button, right click, you will see insert edge loop. Let me go through that again. Hold down your shift key, right click, and you go to insert edge loop. And you can add an edge loop here. So once you do that, if you go back into your vertex, you have more, you're able to get the shape of the leg, the character. Now, if you do this from front view, you can also do it from the side view for the character. So, but that will not be too efficient for us because for you to actually get an edge loop in, you have to hold down one shift key, then you have to right click, then you have to select what is it you actually want. That is, you're having 3 buttons, you have to press 3 buttons, but is there a way we can actually reduce the number of keyboard buttons we need to press to get something done? So we did this in class. We went to settings and we moved straight to hotkey editor and went to edit mesh, then insert edge loop tool, yeah. Then we clicked on alt and made a K, yeah, and we assigned it. First query to ensure that it wasn't assigned to anything. This particular case we already assigned it to alt K, but there's no harm. We'll just assign it again. Say okay, so that's it. Yes. So I will continue to use my alt K on my keyboard now to get the shape of the character. So what I'll just basically doing is, after I set an edge loop, I try to move the leg, the vertices to be very close to the pencil sketch that was drawn by the concept artist. So I have another one here, I have another one here. I would definitely advise you not to put in too much at the very beginning so you don't over challenge yourself. Add it as you need it. When you find the need for it, add it. If you don't find a need for it yet, don't add it. Just try to make do of the ones you've added initially into your model. So I'm just pushing the verts towards the pencil sketches. Pushing this one towards pencil sketch, but this was just pencil sketch. Yeah, you can see how I would have need for one here to get the shape properly. But in my front view, I don't seem to have a need for any, but it doesn't exist. I doesn't have a need for any. But in my side view, I do have a need for one. So I would add one there again to get the shape properly, and quickly move down on him so I can get my new well defined. And this one also. Here you see I have a need for it here, but in my front view it seems to be quite okay. But from my side view I need to have one here to get this shape properly. So alt K, I'm going to have one here. Or other places again, I need one here. So I'm going to go down in my model. I need one here also, and here I need one. We'll get back to this a bit later. So all the ones I've added, please always go through them and shape them, use them. If you've added them for a reason, when you have them, you need to use them so you don't have too many. Push this, and I'm going to push this a little bit in also. And I'll go down here and have this. Now, this is a very typical issue in the sense that this character does not have his legs separately. The character has his leg modeled along with the shoe. It's bone drawn together, we can actually see through it. So all we do in this particular case is that we need to get the leg reoriented. So I'm going to orient the verts here to take the shape of the leg. I would also select the ones here and I'll have them taking the shape of the leg. You see what I just did there? I just got the diagonal that follows along the leg. Now, but some artists would still prefer to keep the leg this way, to keep this way as well, and have it this way, and go to my face and extrude here. So I'll probably, now to get good deformation, I want to follow the lines properly here, so that's good. So go back to my perspective view. I have the leg of the character. Now if you press 3 on your keyboard, you see it's smoothed. This is the leg. Let's switch off the X-ray view. Switch off the X-ray so you can see the shaded leg of the character. Okay, let's move a little bit forward towards the hip portion of the character. I'll take that in the next class so it can be separate. You need to understand how to walk around the hip of the character. So see you next class.